Okay,
Dorky.
so we're good. We're good to go. Which is good because that means I don't have to download it from Twitch. That I can just directly upload this immediately from my computer to YouTube afterwards. That saves me a step. That's just
Are we still live, or
dandy.
did you stop the
I
stream?
stopped it for a moment, but we are live again.
Amazing. Just making sure.
Amazing.
So, alright, anyone that's
I
watching,
can see it.
yes, I can see it. Who would like to recap?
Uh,
Obviously not Blaze, as she was not here.
I mean,
Well,
I can. Oh no, he's got it. Never mind.
Well, we fought a giant dragon robot, which we happily killed. Then that thing was still alive afterward. Then we found the plot relevance of this entire place. We found the plot. We reached the plot point. We got our cookie. We all ate it. It was delicious and sad. Then I killed a guy.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
I said delicious and sad.
say it.
Then me and Riley had a heart-to-heart.
I called it trauma bonding session in my notes.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. I forgot to tell you. I can DM you with it.
Go ahead.
No, it's to Sarah
Oh,
because we're both hunters.
you were gonna tussle over the bounty? Huh?
No, nah. It's just having to do where I put one of my skills.
Oh, okay.
Oh, speaking of, I didn't want to have Blaze go one way or the other while you weren't here on the bounty.
Mm-hmm.
Did I do that appropriately for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody played me pretty well.
Okay.
So there was a bounty on what's his name?
Shrewd. Yes, there is a bounty on Professor Shrewd, but things.
But what about Radiant?
Radiant? No, there wasn't.
Okay.
So that's where this gets complicated.
Well, when I was listening and Felix just killed him, I was like, now wait a minute. What are you killing people for willy-nilly?
I didn't kill him willy-nilly.
I mean, anyways.
I mean,
There was no willy-nilliness about that.
okay.
So we're picking up at the camp outside of the hole, where you guys had just had your long rest, and that's where we're gonna pick up, and we're gonna have you guys walking back to Segura.
2 days? How long was it?
It was about a 2-day walk.
Ugh.
We'll kind of extradite it a little bit here and there. Hold on. Anyone else's camera's going just absolutely bonkers?
Yeah, I'm having to reconnect
Yeah,
every
mine-
seconds.
Yeah.
Mine is. I assumed it was my internet. Thank God. I feel a lot better now.
It's probably because I joined with my camera and I ruined everyone else's.
No.
It's all my fault.
No.
It played the wrong thing. That's not what we want to listen to. All right.
Oh, this. Oh,
So, Felix, in the middle of the night, you hear Shrewd. Oh, moment. I don't know who that was because I don't have alerts turned on this channel. Oh no. I'm sorry. Whoever followed, thank you for the follow. But you wake up and you it's the middle of the night and you hear Madrigal talking to Shrewd, who is kind of restless and kind of up himself. Uncle, Father's been down there a long time. When is he coming out?
Oh,
And he sighs.
who's gonna tell him?
Like, I don't think he is, my boy.
And who's hearing that?
Felix, who is a nocturnal person who's always awake at this time.
Okay.
Riley can hear it too because he has a passive perception and also just does a sentinel's rest, so if he so chooses.
I imagine this is like 20 minutes, like maybe an hour or two after we had our conversation.
Your father did some crimes. He had to
He had
pay
to
his
stay
dues.
and make amends.
He looks up. Shrewd kind of looks up. Oh, it's you.
You sounded like you weren't finished.
Indeed.
You were stuttering.
I didn't know quite how to put into words. He kind of squints at you. I would have
his amendments to the Raven Queen.
He kind of like just scoffs at you. I would have words with you privately. Oh look, another player, a gray cat.
I guess I just shrug and then it just turned back to watching.
Away from the child.
I mean, I never really moved towards or farther away. Just go back to listening. Looking out occasionally.
So you don't talk to him?
He wants to have words. He hasn't made any motion. He just said I want to have words with you.
Okay. He walks. Well, he's your prisoner. You're gonna have to take him to where he can go. He's not gonna get up suddenly. He doesn't want to meet the same fate as Brilliant. He's a little too intelligent for that.
We can talk later. I don't mean to move anywhere away from Yote's. Keep you out of Yote's sight.
Blaze,
man. I just look at Sarah and just see Yote. 8 foot
I
tall tower
mean,
of muscle.
sure. She's pretty badass. I wish I had her money in this playthrough. How much money do I have?
he just sighed. You don't realize it, but you owe it to me. Hear me out.
And I will. Just not now.
It's so be it. Just got your DM. Okay, is there anything anybody wanted to do before the morning comes?
Where are we right now? Are we on the edge of town?
No,
At
you
the camp?
are the edge of the hole, and you've all made camp for the night.
Okay. I'm good.
Yes, I would like to sleep.
That's a
I'd like to
good.
rest my weary bones.
Get my slots back.
This is fair. That was always allowed. Okay. Well, you guys will wake up and begin your trek back to Segura in the morning. Shrewd, who's old even by an elf standards, even by the Shatter Kai, you hear him crackling and whatnot, just while he's still bound. And he looks over at Madrigal and he's like, "You ready to go?" He's like, "Yes, uncle." See your sister.
Do I have my horse or not with me?
You did not. You left it stabled in Segura, I believe.
Okay, I thought that was the case.
Because you knew you were going underground, is I believe what we decided.
Deep, deep, deep underground.
Mm-hmm.
I guess sometime during the trek, I'll tell Yote that Shoot
Blaze.
wants to talk to me and. Damn it! Yeah, someday I'll get it. Let's let Blaze know that Shoot wants to talk to me in private later on.
Okay, so what does he want with you?
Says I owe him the conversation at the very least. I believe him.
I guess because he killed his family? I mean, seems fair.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's accurate, Kendra.
What happened?
In the Discord.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't know that she posted something.
Doesn't give a fuck. True.
He did give a fuck. That's why he killed the old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I gave him my last fuck.
I would hope you'd have it reserved for something more special than that.
Well, they grow back. It's just the last one I had at the moment.
Oh, okay.
You guys continue onward.
It's it's still a very tillable
It's
field.
it's a very uneventful track back to Segura. Do you stop and have the conversation with him on the way, or do you wait until you get there?
I wait till we're all resting and for
For this,
the point.
okay, for the midpoint.
Well, till we're resting, just at any point,
Okay,
and we can just,
I'll say
and I
that.
can at least use the time to also gather and forage and listen.
We got a visitor in the chat.
Ryan, ignore chat.
Yeah.
Run your game.
All right. So anyway,
Chats be chatting.
he comes over and
I take off the bonds.
he's like, thank you.
I'm going to be foraging around, but I'll be listening. I just like keeping busy.
I needed more information from him. And short of doing necromancy or actually going to the Fortress of Memories, I can't get it now.
What else did you need?
I don't know if he did the same to my sister's soul or not. And as men of science, we go through a method. Surely these children weren't the first he tried it on. There could be other souls trapped, and I don't know where they are.
Then, as a person who killed them, I'll take it upon myself to go to return to the fortress at some point.
Indeed. It would serve you well to ask questions before just offing somebody next time. Not that I disagree with why you did it. He deserved it. Given our faith. I don't care if he was my sister's husband or not.
Do you have anything else to say?
No. Should you find my sister's soul, you need assistance laying it to rest. I want you to reach out to me so I can assist, regardless if I'm incarcerated or not.
Will those children still be able to grow?
Actually, I don't know much about the Warforged. Most of the knowledge that they had were in a small town up in the Northlands and in somewhere in a hidden laboratory in Astria. But what I know, I could hazard a guess that they won't. I wasn't going to plead with you for my freedom. I know that's Blaze I need to talk to, but I would like to become their guardian until I pass on.
But that's the thing. If they don't grow, you know what has to be done.
I don't kill children.
I don't either. But after a point, they won't be children. They'll just be unchanging artifacts of a world they won't be able to understand if they can't grow.
There may be another way.
Do you know what happens when vampires turn children?
No, Starion was a little lacking on the details.
Darren wouldn't know. They don't change. And then they become some of the most vile and ruthless killers. Because it becomes a game. A game without consequences. They just erode. Because they don't have the mental fortitude, emotional fortitude to grow and change anymore. It's just like hitting a raw nerve every time something bad happens. I really hope they can still grow.
I will research this if you and your friends allow it. If not, I will find a way to lay their souls to rest humanely.
I'll check upon that 10 years' time.
Got a good 30 in me at least. He looks kind of northward. Well, assuming the Lich doesn't kill us all.
He's on our to-kill list. Hello.
Who is on the to kill list?
Forest Talon.
Oh, yeah.
Evil Emperor.
The tippity top.
The main villain of the campaign.
Yeah.
The cream of the crop.
The cream of the crop.
Rise to the top.
Right, well. Hand him a small handful of berries that I found. Pop one into my mouth. Still a little bit bitter, but sweetness is just starting in them. Not bad.
Takes a bite. Thank you for hearing me out. Blaze, you see Shrewd come back to the camp, or the resting spot, unrestrained from foraging with Felix. Sits down.
How's it going, buddy?
My brother-in-law went mad and put the souls of my niece and nephew into living constructs. Not great. Oh, and he also made me a pariah and wanted in the country that I left the Shadowfell for and loved, and made me a wanted fugitive. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how do you make you a pariah?
Turned my constructs into monsters. Made them... He knew the fail-safes and he turned them against me, had them riot when I began snooping in his labs and got too close to his research to run me out of town.
So for him to have done that, there should have been evidence, right?
There should be, but unfortunately, I am one man and I was run out of town before I could clear my name.
Here? Or where we're going?
Augusta, if you can get into the inner circle of the city.
Come on. Of course. We have like a hall pass to meet with the queen or something. I don't remember. It's been a minute.
You have a what? He just said
Yeah, we have like message.
We have a written invitation from the queen. Huzzah!
Well, I'll be damned. You might be the ones that
Oh,
can
shit,
clear
I
my
just like
name.
hunting monsters.
Blaze, how much were they going to pay you for me anyways?
Probably a lot. Probably more if you were brought in alive. You know how that works. So then they can do to you what they want to do to you instead of you just being dead.
That sounds unpleasant.
I don't know. It's not my forte.
Assuming that I can be proven framed by the late Brilliant, which is going to. He looks over at Felix. Unfortunately, dead men tell no tales, so it's going to take more than just his confession at this point.
That's terrible misnomer. Dead men tell a lot of tales.
We did it
Also,
twice.
I have a spell that might be able to help
Exactly.
people compelled to tell the truth.
He glares daggers into you. No necromancy.
I didn't say shit about that. I'm talking about zone of truth. Haha, necromancy. Say nothing of it. No, zone of truth. We can try it right now. Have a little truth or dare session.
Well, I mean, he's dead, so I don't know how you're going to get him to speak the truth.
Oh no. I'm just saying if it's like we found another witness, maybe, could compel him to talk.
At any rate,
No man does anything alone. I'm sure he had to have had assistance to get him somewhere.
I mean, this is true, but my assistance was helper. Well, you all kind of battered his ultimate form, so there's that.
Is he still down there?
Oh, he is. He'll be taking care of the place until I get back. It'll be fine.
Vampire friend.
Astarion? He'll be okay too.
What if the place were to blow up? What would happen to him? I was very concerned.
Well, he'd probably.
On a side note, weren't we supposed to help Asterion get out of there?
Astarion?
Eventually, he was afraid of Force Talon being a thing, so he didn't want to come out anymore.
Oh no, you told him about his return?
What else are we supposed to do?
That poor man is probably having a panic attack. Probably several.
Yeah, he kind of was.
Do I blame, by the way, do I blame you for his trial, or do I blame him?
You know what? We'll call our misgivings even. He just looks at you. I have no idea what you went through, but it doesn't sound pleasant.
Are you aware of a Draco Lich named Versailles?
His face just drops. What did you say?
I didn't stutter. And you heard me perfectly clear.
No. No, I didn't. I don't know of a Draco Lich by that name. So you guys can't see it on the DM screen, but Adara walks Madrigal, the little boy Warforged, away from all this nonsense talk. Also bullshit.
Yeah, oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I just didn't want to interrupt anybody. Someone should do an insight check.
What he's saying, what he's bullshitting? I don't think Blaze is very smart.
Felix isn't is not insight checking him. He doesn't. In fact, he acknowledges him and looks at him, but doesn't just pry beneath any kind of surface to get any deeper meaning from him. Then I guess you're pretty lucky.
So we're going to Augusta still. This is very convenient.
Yep. So,
Most
Off
of
to
the
the side with Madrigal, like This one's from a zombie beholder. This one's from a hydra. And this one's from a skull that I found when I was like 12. It's pretty sweet. It's been worn down smooth from being in my bag for so many years. So it's shiny now.
He looks up at you. What's a beholder?
Oh man. It's this floating thing. It's got like 9 tentacles, bunch of eyes. Shoots laser beams. I hope you never meet one. Even a dead one was pretty freaky.
That sounds awful.
I mean, we kicked its butt, so... And I got its tooth, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, like, pal around with him for a bit. Try to make him feel a little better.
Yeah, you guys pal around. He's like... And he just kind of looks down and he's like, "That's my dad."
Well, your uncle is still here for you. Uncles are pretty great.
Yeah. I'm glad that he showed me the memory crystal. And showed me who he was.
How are you feeling about all that?
I'm upset he hurt me, but I don't really understand why. He said he had to. Dad had to hurt me too when I could begin to remember things, so I think it's okay.
You'll be able to work it out over time. Just process a little bit.
Alright.
Trucking right along.
You guys rest for the night, head back to Segura. Ballad's there waiting, and she's like, "Brother!" Holds on to him, and she's like, "Where's Dad?" And they have that whole conversation.
Jesus.
Because we're not going to just beat that into submission.
Let's not. Bunch of sad little robot kids. Yeah.
And then I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, cheese and rice.
As another earthquake.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not good at these.
Oh my god.
Blaze rolled a 1.
Shit!
Everybody else, Adara 17, Felix 14, Riley 19, Kenja 17. Everybody but Blaze saved. Blaze, you fall on your ass. Everyone else, you like hold on to something. And then Shrewd's like holding on to like the kids in like the side of a house, and he's like, "I told you it wasn't me."
I hear any of your lips, dude. I'm the one that decides your future. I'm the one on my ass twice over this shit. Pretty sure I didn't make it the first time either.
Well, I'm just saying, it's not my fault. And he's like walking over to help you up.
Whatever. I'll let him.
Oberon has joined the chat.
The cat. Amazing. So we have no theories as to what is causing these mysterious rumblings. Is it one of your big monsters? I look at Blaze.
No,
I ask.
we told you at the end of last game what it on the way up. Remember?
He believes it's something to do with
No.
some sort of,
When we were leaving the mine shaft.
Physical aliens.
yeah, he thinks it,
Oh, right.
yeah. There's something going on in the Underdark, and you're not sure if it's illithids or an aboleth.
I just feel like Aries' eyebrow raise, like, what?
You might want to tell your town leaders about that, because if this place caves in, it's not going to be good.
No, not really. Would be a hell of a fight, though.
You know, I wouldn't try
Uh-oh.
as if you guys could, take care of it yourselves, to be honest.
You cut out for the bulk of that part. You said I wouldn't be surprised if you could handle it yourselves. Your mobile hospital, okay. Yeah, no, we probably could. There's a lot of people in this village.
A bunch of great hunters, it seems, too.
Who's saying that? Shrewd?
Shrewd, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. How equipped is your? What was your brother's name again? Was he equipped to go after something that
My brother-in-law?
No, not you.
Oh.
I'm talking to.
No, my brother, Aster.
Is it Aster or Astrid?
Aster.
He's a bastard.
Yeah, let me type it up.
Okay. Aster.
Y'all. Not Astrid. Astrid.
Aster.
Just reminds me of The Office.
Got you, Astri.
Astrid. Tenpenny?
Fallout 3
I remember-
reference.
Tenpenny. Yeah, no, he could probably do it by himself. Are you kidding me?
Mm.
He killed one of the moles by himself.
Cool.
He killed
mean,
one of your
that's-
moles by himself. Professor Shrewd.
Really? I thought he killed a real bullet. Because it had teeth.
He did kill a
And
real
meat.
bullet.
Oh, he didn't? He did? Oh, a real one, not a fake one. Okay.
I mean, that's all well and good, but these things have like brain magic. Is he particularly, smart
No.
or wise? Because that kind of helps in these situations. Oh, well, he might not be able to handle it then.
Well, if he doesn't have a lot to work with, that might help him not get taken over.
That is the worst case in logic I've ever heard. Shrewd just
I
says from
mean-
the back.
But
the
it is
the
a case
implication
in
there's
logic.
nothing there to work with.
Yeah, nothing there to work with.
Oh my god. Stone cold.
Just
Well,
a lot
your
of
brother's
strength.
You are definitely your brother's biggest fan.
Oh yeah,
Blaze,
somebody's got to keep him humble.
I meant to tell you, I got cut off yesterday before the murmurings of a Draco Lich came into conversation. If we're able to clear my name, everything will be reinstated, including my lifetime research grant, which will be substantial. I can spend that however I choose. If you allow me to continue researching the Underdark and some things I promised Felix freely, while not being a prisoner to Augusta, and you clear my name, I will do my best to double what they are offering for my head.
Favors. Sometimes they work out better than money.
I mean, I am a very, very gifted mixture between a master of the arcane and, well, you've seen my constructs.
Them. It was great.
What?
Super fun. I'll think about it.
You know.
We're not even there yet.
Wait, you're taking me to Augusta?
Well,
That's a terrible idea.
I mean, we're not going right now. We're going to my village first.
No, we're in. You're in Segura.
Okay, we're in my village.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing right now at the moment. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I kind of am pretty sure that they'll put me to death if I'm go back to Augusta.
You'll be fine. There's a lot of people that don't want you to do that. Or have that done to you. I don't know. I'm diplomatic. I'm not smart.
Chieftainess Amya comes out and she's like, "What's this about Augusta putting someone to death?"
There's this guy, okay? He has a bounty on his head. Augusta wants him. You know, that whole deal.
Uh-huh.
We found him and his brother-in-law doing some shady shit in a hole not far from this village.
Okay.
I was dead.
So, what are you planning on doing with him, Blaze?
Somebody asking me, oh my god. Okay, so I know what I should do, but it's not fun, okay? It's not fun. I wanted to drag it out, but you're putting me on the spot. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna negotiate, obviously. Obviously. I have a moral compass, okay? Jeez.
What?
What?
Are you harboring a fugitive of a major nation in my town, yes or no?
Oh,
Technically,
that's where
no.
this was going. I don't know who this is.
No, we are holding a mysterious
She pauses and
individual.
looks at... Okay.
We are holding a non-mysterious individual within a certain amount of custody who, at this time, is to remain anonymous for safety's sake.
Just like, that's well within the Bounty Hunter Guild's protocols. Works for me. I just don't want
or whatever.
an international incident coming at my village's doors.
That's more risky with me being here than him, to be honest. Let's not even worry about it. Okay?
What did you do?
Wait, I'm a little worried about it. Can you explain why that would be?
We just need to get to this place as fast as we can, okay? That's all I need to say.
Okay.
Shrew just
No.
Same.
pipes
Like
up and
this
he's like, "No, I'm curious too."
No, I can't say.
So just between this little, are we out in the open? Or are we in a room?
Y'all are like in
Just standing in the middle of the tent, just
y'all-
like shooting the shit.
Yeah, y'all are like in the middle of the road.
In the thoroughfare.
Okay, so let's get off to the side, get to some private area.
We could go to the library or whatever. It's always quiet.
And then as soon as we get there, what did you do?
Do anything. I'm just hunted all the time now.
Which harkens back to my question. What did you do?
I got involved with some people I shouldn't have gotten involved with. One person. A very powerful person. That's why I don't like politics anymore.
Any more?
Not to begin with. But not, especially not now. And
You know what? Adar is the talker. I'm gonna go check on
She's
Riley.
a
He's
talker.
been quiet for the past few days. I'm gonna make sure he hasn't lost his marbles. And if he has, I'm gonna help him pick them up.
I think he wanted to mail a letter. So if you find him at the mail place and I hand Felix my letter, I'm like, can you mail this out? And don't read it. I'll know.
Yeah. Nah.
Thank
You
you.
know me. I don't like snipping through other people's things.
I don't know. You are pretty sneaky sometimes. And then I whip around to Blaze and I'm like, so did you sleep with like a general's wife or something?
That's racist.
General's
Husband.
wife?
The general himself?
Adara, that's classist.
What?
Ew. Well,
Please.
yeah, I guess poor people can be powerful in certain ways. That's true.
But no, I was
My
talking
mind
about
immediately went to you banged someone you shouldn't have. Sorry about that.
Well, you're not wrong.
Oh,
Shrewd's like, well, this is interesting.
Man, where I come from, this isn't really a problem. Yeah.
What do you mean where you come from? What are you talking about?
People just do who they want. It's chill. We're a little more loosey goosey about that stuff. So who'd you screw to get screwed?
Character, I don't know how far we've gotten with this character. Is he named yet? Do you want to DM me some stuff really quick?
Let me pull up the notes. He is named, but it's been a minute since we named him.
Oh, you
my
told-
important backstory character.
Like it's been like 6 months since we named him.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
Right? Or Elorum.
He's not from Elaram. No, he's not from Elaram. God, he has such a douchey name. I forgot how douchey it was.
Is it Keith?
No, it's
Please no.
it's even worse than Keith.
Is it Kyle?
Frederick?
It's Chad.
No, you're gonna see it and be like, wow, that is a douchey name.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm sending you on Discord.
Okay. Oh damn, you were not lying. Okay. I mean, I like the last name. Yeah, the first name. We'll just okay. So
Curious.
why do I gotta spill the tea here in my own city? Like, I wasn't meaning to get to this
You
point.
don't have to if you don't want to. This is just the small nosy part of myself that still exists coming out.
I mean, I guess you guys should
I-
know.
I just like start leading it a little bit. I'm like, you don't have to tell me. It's fine.
Yeah, you're baiting me though. You're baiting me to.
Yeah. she's like, who'd you what? Oh.
Hang on, I'm getting more info. His name? Wait, what's the little Underdark guy's name? That's my buddy.
Sinzin.
Sinzin told me when we were back in that shitty little town with the good beer.
Hampstead.
Yeah, that place. He said, is that what Professor Shrew said?
No, this is me as a DM reminding you.
Okay, that'd be funny if he was like, Hampstead, another place.
No, Shrewd does seem like he is worldly, though.
Okay, yeah. He told me that this person might be on to me again, which is unfortunate. And this person is a Theobald Morning Dew. Alright, are we hanging in there? From the Republic of LaSalle?
He's like,
and he is a
I'm sorry, of the Morning Dew nobles? Shrewd
Yeah,
says.
he's the leader in the house that govern the kingdom.
One of the House of Nobles that govern the
Yeah.
Kingdom of LaSalle.
Yep.
Because it's a republic.
Yeah.
Oh
So
dear.
Kendra has a question.
Okay.
How should we prepare for someone that's after you? For example, someone's after me, and if someone's also after you, should we start training for something that could happen?
To get trained.
Shrewd's like, who's after you?
She was sought after from a really sexually attractive mercenary guy, but he abstained because he liked her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're both have attempts on your life coming towards you. Is that what I'm to understand correctly?
Is it an attempt on my life, or just mainly just trying to get found?
He looks. Wait a minute.
Could be both.
Wait a minute. He's just trying to find you, and you don't even know what he wants with you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what he wants.
Does he want to marry you?
No, I don't, no. I think he just wants me around under his thumb. More of a collector's
okay.
item.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's okay, we'll kill him if we see him. No problem.
I wouldn't recommend it, Shrewd
Yeah.
says.
It's a big world. I'm just trying to avoid him. But I'm always prepared. I'm always moving. I always have an ear to the ground. That's just how I live.
I mean, if he comes upon us in the middle of the forest, just hypothetically speaking, of course, and no one's around to see it, you know? How would anybody know?
Oh,
Just saying, hypothetically speaking.
I mean, hypothetically, but he's never traveling without people, so
Well,
that
how
would
many
be.
people?
I don't know.
We're a pretty
I would
powerful
say
group.
a few.
She hucks fireballs. Can they handle that?
I couldn't tell you.
I have two scythes. You have big biceps. I think we're pretty well covered, to be honest with you.
We
Mm,
got a man who has an axe he likes to swing, and
And a
Those-
sneak man.
I'm an archer.
Yeah,
Sneak
you're
man.
sneaky.
well, the
Sneaky
more
archer.
No, not really that sneaky.
Shrewd kind
Okay, a
of
bad archer.
Good
pipes,
archer. Not a stalker.
Shrewd pipes up. Well, the Morning Dews are noble now and upper class. When LaSalle was conceived, their clan gained notoriety through strength. So I would not
What?
underestimate them.
Attracted. So,
Oh, Blaze. I feel as since we should grow to trust each other, and it's in my best interest to get you to trust me, you should be on the lookout for him and his men as they frequent Augusta quite often.
it's gonna be safe there.
No.
Oh. That's a bummer.
Diplomatic missions quite often.
So, are you telling me that you're gonna protect me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, I see.
He looks at your pole arm. He goes, Something tells me you don't need protecting, though.
Not in that degree, but I could always use people looking out for me for sure. I mean, I would have been dead by a zombie beholder had I not met this group, so how the turntables.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay as long as nobody goes shopping without a buddy who is being watched. We'll be fine. Everyone will be covered.
I support this.
Oh no!
Not that we've ever had issues with that before. No, ma'am.
Oh,
Nope.
someone's trying to kill me. All right, please, we're going shopping.
I just wanted to sell my teeth.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, Kenja. I'll protect you. It goes to take a nap.
We'll never sleep on duty.
Goes to sleep on duty.
Oh my goodness. We are a motley crew.
We're gonna cut to Felix and Riley. Is there anything y'all wanted to do real quick?
Oh, I thought me and Riley were there because I didn't see anything where he went off.
I mean, I didn't type anything, but I mean, I would just like to think that as we were getting into town, that almost, you know, just without thinking, he just kind of moved forward and ended up slumping beside Blaze's house.
You all right?
Um,
No, wrong question. Are you going to be all right?
yes. There are questions I have, things I'm unsure of.
I figured there would be. I imagine you have more questions than you know what to do with at the moment, and you're still trying to sort them out.
I'm gonna give Felix the memory orb, so he can see the things that I saw.
Okay.
Oh. How long does it take to go through one of these orbs? Like a few, like instantaneous, few seconds, couple minutes?
It's like real time. So you're standing there for like a good 10 minutes.
Come out of it. Scheiße.
Yeah. Um, I mean,
You know, don't take this the wrong way, but at least this means one thing. I kind of put my hand to like the center of his chest. You've got a soul, buddy. You've got room to grow.
but is it mine?
Yes. It's the body that changed, not the soul. This, you are the soul. You have room to be. Now the next question is, do you want to know what the other life you led was?
There are questions that need answers. Was I the soul put into me? Were they a slave? Were they a prisoner? Were they a willing? There's just who knows.
Yes. But now the question is, do you want to find out?
And if all of us are this way, that means Shrewd did it too. Did he put
I don't think he did.
innocent people?
Look at the machinations of his that were created. They didn't have memories. They were the fragments they did have were jobs that they did.
And they
They
were
didn't
his herd.
have minds. They had fragments of his memory and purpose. They weren't autonomous. They were direct. They had simple commands they could carry out, but I don't think they were more complex than that.
He knew how.
Possible.
He knew how.
Very possible and very likely. You, he's there. You can always ask him. But I get the feeling he's not the kind to do it. He seems to be more in touch with his spiritual side than others. I think he genuinely tried to create something from nothing versus ending something else to create to create something else.
Maybe where he failed, Taverick succeeded, though.
Or maybe where he chose to fail this person. You said Tafford?
Tavrock.
Can you spell that out?
Tavrok.
Okay, Tavrock.
Oh, Trav. No, I'm sorry. I had those backwards. Oscar.
Type it out.
Oskar.
Type.
Oscar is the one I meant.
Okay.
I had those backwards. NPC backstory, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Oscar is Riley's creator. But if you say he could create, if he was attempting to create something from nothing, maybe Oscar succeeded to create something from nothing.
Also possible.
Maybe I don't have a soul.
No. You have to have a soul. You wouldn't question it otherwise. And look to any religious text. The first step to understanding the soul is to first ask if you have one at all. Just maybe being put into the body such as yours. You're still fairly young, aren't you, Riley, then?
I I don't know what you mean by young. I've lived many cycles.
Yeah,
I
but how many years, though?
oh
How many, what's the longest, how many
I
months is the furthest back you can remember?
um he's I'm 5, 6 years.
That's, that's not long at all to begin questioning. That's as far back as you remember, and you're just now getting to this point. That's a innate understanding that most don't have. Hell, I didn't even ask questions like that till I was 17, till after my parents died. You're even if you are a new soul, you're way ahead of the curve. feel like I'm just sitting like a Jarl. Just like,
I think Riley's getting distracted off camera real quick.
Sorry.
You're good.
Two hours a day. 2 hours. Leave me the fuck alone.
it'll never happen. You're way ahead of the curve, man.
I don't know.
Well, we've got time to find out. You know, provided that we can kill a lich. We've got plenty of time to find out.
Maybe we will.
I have no doubt.
I need to do something.
Right. The fuck are you doing? Not you.
I know. I'm going to sit down and begin writing my letter.
The sword?
I want to write my letter to Sword, basically stating key points of what I've learned that I need to find more information, and that I think there's more to us than there should be, and I hope that all is well.
Okay, yeah. Definitely. And Felix also hands you... Or Felix, are you going to give him Adara's letter? That she gave you?
No, I'm gonna drop it off at the monk monastery, at the local monastery.
Well, they don't have a monastery here. They just have a postman that comes by.
Yo, man, that letter's safe as fuck. That postman,
Yeah.
because he taps twice.
Mm-hmm. Always KOs twice. Speaking of, you actually see the postman monk coming up the street about now. Because it's about that time.
Oh yeah.
You see
I'm sorry, it's just popped into my head, but I just have this new headcanon that when the going gets tough, they just turn paper, quick fold into origami, and then just use it as lethal weapons.
That's amazing.
The fucking paper shuriken you used to make in elementary school.
Yes.
You see a bald dwarf with a long brown beard walking with the blue robes. And he's like, mail call!
I flick the letter, like, you know, like you would throw a card. Mail check.
Well, that's just rude. He picks it up.
Picks it up. He should have caught that.
He just watches it hit the ground, hit the ground, and says, "Well, that's just rude." And then he's like, "Is that an Adara and a Kinja?"
I travel with them.
I've got mail for him, and I need them to sign off on it.
Oh yeah, how much is? I'll pay for it for them. How much is it?
I've got mail for them, and I need them to sign off on it. Go get them.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, but
US.
it still
It's like USPS.
What'd you say, Robert?
And it still costs. I just don't feel like having them pay the cost.
Fine. It'll be a copper.
Man, this couldn't have gone too far. Pass it over.
Is that like a penny?
Yeah, it's technically less than a penny.
Mm. I don't think I've ever used a copper.
I go through a lot of them.
What does that mean?
It means he puts a lot of dead people.
Oh.
means he makes it hail at the club.
Uh,
I just
Oh my
unpaid
god,
for a
I've
lot of
never heard that
people's
before.
postage.
So okay, this is off on a sideways tangent, but in ancient Rome, if you really wanted to find a certain kind of worker, you would look at their footprints, because that's how they would advertise with specialized sandals that left imprints in the sand.
anyways, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Moving on.
I wish I could remember how that came up originally.
And he's
But
like,
yeah.
mail call, and he looks over at you holding your letter, Riley, and he's like, you got mail? Ah, back to Hampstead, eh?
Please,
That's what it
With-
is from.
with no real rush or hurry on it, but please.
Aye. Always happy to go back towards the monastery. Get a good rest on the way there at Caden's Crossing.
That place.
Do what?
So we've been through it. We've been to a lot of places.
While he's waiting for Adara and Kinja to come out, he's like, "Did you know that there's a bloke there now who's actually named Caden, who's right out of time, or so the legend says."
We're believing all of us.
You can be wherever you want. You can be walking up with an Adara and Kinja if you really want to be.
I'm assuming I'd walk up with them because that's who I was gossiping with.
Yeah, you guys kind of can walk up and hear that and be like, "Yeah, we know."
We were responsible for that. It's the actual Caden.
Oh, you're the ones who pulled him back from the Feywild.
I feel like that's really, we just kind of found him.
Yeah, he was just kind of like drunk in a bush,
Yeah.
He
Well-
wasn't even drunk. He was
hungover. Then maybe.
No, he wasn't.
No.
He said he didn't drink at all. He just couldn't leave.
Oh,
he was enthralled, enraptured.
he felt weird.
Am I
He
using
felt
any
weird.
of these words right?
Well, the accounts of this story are all over the place. I don't know who to believe.
Point being, we found him.
I don't know who to believe. All right, so
There you.
he hands over. That nice gentleman there is paid for your postage. This is from a Zealot and an Ander and Hampstead.
Dang.
Yeah.
Kenja and I rip open our letters, or at least I do. I don't know if she does.
Is it one letter?
It's
Like,
one letter addressed to both of you.
to both? Okay. Go for it, Adara.
I
Rip.
open it and then I scoot close to you so we can both read it at the same time.
And one moment. Getting
It's just a note for me. You can ignore it for now.
okay. Basically, Zeloth is like asking. She's like, "Hello. I hope that your travels are finding you well. We miss you all in Hampstead and wish you in the best health. I will say that you should expect some familiar faces in Augusta when you arrive." And she just draws a little smiley face. It won't be me or Ander or even Voss, though. I'll leave that to process of elimination and for you to figure out.
I look at Adara. I furrow
So
my
it's-
brow.
It's gotta be Ileona, right?
I would think so.
Hey, I can find out right now.
Maybe we should hold on to something that we were going to send in case we don't have to send it.
I was just going to do it to be nosy, to be honest with you.
Be your nosy self. I support this.
There's still more letters.
Hey. There's still more? Oh shit. Let's just finish it first. Sorry.
Bostis' training in becoming a rogue with Ander is going quite well. They successfully were able to take down a pack of bandits somewhere to the east. Boss is very happy with the amount of shinies that he's gotten. But unfortunately, we're unable to talk him into buying new equipment because he likes having so many shinies.
Classic kobold problem.
The wine was delicious. Can't wait to see you all again. Love from myself and everyone in Hampstead.
That's really nice. Kinja makes a little face where she puts her hands up to her face like this and goes, "Aw."
We should write them a letter back. But I'm also
Yes.
still going to message Ileona.
Okay.
Here, I hand her some paper and a quill and ink that I just so happen to have. I'm like, here, you write it. I got this. I cast sending, by the way, to Ileona. I'm like, hey, Ileona, just got a letter from Zeloth. Just got a letter from Zeloth. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you in Augusta?
Who's in my head? No.
I'm not done yet. I hit 25. Somebody count for me. And also, how are things going with...
Podrick.
What's her boyfriend's name? Yeah. How are things going with Podrick?
Are you
Winky. Winky. Yes.
done? Who's in my head? No. She. She's like, hey, Adara. Yeah, Podrick and I actually have come to Augusta ahead of y'all. Podrick is actually here in regards to talk to the Queen at your behest and essentially prepare for your arrival, as he is part of technically the governing body of Augusta, and out seeing the frontier, he holds some weight, and so does his word. They are very interested in what he has to say about you.
You only technically get 25 words to respond, I think. But that's okay.
Shorten it.
This is good info. No, that's fine.
Picture it being shorter.
Yeah, basically.
All right, so
You get the gist.
you know when you edit a
Yeah.
tweet and you just pull out some words? That's what I do. All right.
Nice.
Or edit a tweet. You know when you go back to tweet something and then you just pull words out to make it sound better? Yeah. So you can fit everything.
That's fine. I understand the gist. I look at Kenja and I'm like, yeah, it's Ileona and Podrick. We totally called it.
Yeah.
You get there. It's the Dwarven people
Yeah.
that ran this distillery.
I mean,
We are franchising. No.
Oh
God.
my gosh.
It's like a freaking Buffalo Wild Wings.
We call it B-dubs. No.
Jesus.
All right. If there's no more mail around here, I'm gonna make some more rounds and head on out.
Felix, you gave him my letter, right?
Aye, is that
Thank
the
you.
one to Elijah?
You people just say everything so loud. Is nothing sacred? You yelled my name back in not you. Another male guy yelled my name really loud in Hampstead. You know, we got people being hunted here. What if I was being hunted? and
I
you just
yelled
said
your
my
name
out
real loud when I arrived too. Hers too.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
oh.
Yes, it is the one to that person. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
All right. I'll be sure to let him know that the embarrassed-looking pale woman
Oh,
named Adara sent him a letter.
yeah, okay, that's fine. Thank you. How much gold to make you not mention my appearance?
None. I'm gonna forget tomorrow because I'm gonna drink tonight.
Sweet.
Have a beer on me, buddy. I hand him
Oh my
an
God.
extra silver piece.
Okay.
I lean over to Felix and say, "Stop giving away all your money."
What are you talking about? Riley still owes me another 100 gold.
Okay, never mind then. I stand corrected.
So Adara, who's Elijah?
No one. No one. He is
Come
no
on,
one.
apparently my little village here is where we spill all of our little stories.
He is a friend from
Uh-huh.
my home area, and he
Yeah.
works in Augusta now.
Oh, so
That's
we'll
who
get
that
to
is.
meet him?
Yes, maybe if I decide to do that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just saw,
Just
just saw the meme in Discord of Plankton. Never thought I'd get this far.
I just people yelling your name at the top of their lungs, it's a little seriously, there's like confidentiality,
Team.
We're in town. You and Kendra are getting hunted. What if we were in town and they were just like, Blaze really loud, and your honeydew guy was there, and he was like, what? Then he knows, and then you're fucked. Just I understand that they don't know what we look like, but it's that bothers me a lot. There are people who would kick my ass if they knew I was here, if they were here too. So
I just don't have that problem when I run into people.
the
I don't know.
mailman screamed my name like super loud twice now, apparently.
Yeah, I heard. I think I heard both times.
Yeah, I'm not really cool with it. That's okay.
I'm not
So
cool
is
with that
it-
either, Adara.
Well, yeah, because you're like officially hunted now as of Hampstead,
Yes.
Yep.
as Sir Mascalot told us.
That's why I've been quiet and not saying a lot, because I'm observing everything around us,
You'll get
And-
used to it.
moving quietly behind you guys.
I feel like that's not something she should have to get used to, but I suppose you're right.
Just basically to remind everyone of his existence, or her existence. Ezra pokes... Is Ezra a boy or a girl? I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Dragon.
Neutral. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Pokes her head out of Blaze's bag and like lays her head over her shoulder, and it's just like doing the little like lizard thing with her tongue.
I didn't forget about her. I was like, hey,
While
let's
y'all
fight something.
discuss things.
Yep. I guess she's interested in this. I don't know.
She looks at you and you feel hunger.
Oh shit, I have to go feed. I have to go find some meat really quick. I'm gonna go like scurry off and see if there's something like on a spit in like the middle of town.
Yeah, you do so. And there is. There's like
Yeah, always. And I'm gonna feed the dragon. Does she have an opinion on what she thought about the mechanical dragon? What did you think about the mechanical dragon, Ezra? Oh. That's fair. But you know that I'm a meat shield specifically for you. So protect yourself the best that you can, because we're gonna be in some shit. So take care of yourself. Good. And I'm just gonna let her like eat as much as she wants. Because if she got hurt, she's gotta replenish. No, I remembered because I was thinking as I was listening to the episode, I was like, I wonder if they would use her in this fight or not, but didn't. Still need to at some point.
You haven't used her yet, so that was a big thing of I wasn't going to.
I mean, you should have. Show me how it's done,
I accidentally muted myself on stream.
teacher.
I don't think it was for very long though.
I also don't see any info on Ezra, so I don't think she has a card or that I have access to it.
No, I gotta. She has a card. I've got to give you access to it. What it is.
Okay.
Too much shit going on.
Is that Stormy?
Tuxie.
That's Tuxie.
See the tuxedo part? The white part?
Good.
Ooh.
What are we doing now that the mailman has left?
Blaze, you're done feeding Ezra. Or Ezra's done eating, I should say.
She took control of that situation.
I was supposed to say you could try and force feed her, but that's up to you.
No. Be awful.
I don't really have anything to do in town, and I'm not ready to confront Shrewd yet, so I'm good
Just
until we
like
move
keeping
on.
him like super distant from you.
I am, yes, I'm staying away from him.
You're like, I am so emotionally upset at you. I say emotionally because I don't know which emotion it is.
It's like, I know you didn't do this to me, but you're like part of that trauma inherently.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you need help calming down? Because I have a spell for that too.
Works pretty good.
It does.
No, I think after Riley's talk with Felix that he's in a better position. He's not quite ready yet. Like, he's like, I'm ready to move on. Like, let's get this shit done. Whatever next step is.
Well, ladies and gent, do we want to go face the untold horrors beneath? Or do we want to go to the capital?
I think the untold horrors beneath are a bit beyond our capacity at the moment. And I say that with great confidence in our abilities.
To the capital it is.
Yes.
We warn the people, we warn the village elders, and let's get rest up a little bit and be on our way tomorrow.
Well, dang, I'm the only one who spoke up there. Does anybody else have anybody want to go fight some tentacle beasts? Anyone?
Maybe later.
You know, I'll be honest, Adara, after what you and Kenja told us about them on the way up, I don't think I ever actually want to meet any of those things.
Well, now you're definitely going to because you said that.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like it's
Well-
just, I feel like it's fate after a certain amount of point. After a certain
Yeah.
point.
Almost like someone's always listening to us, making notes of these things that we say we don't want to encounter.
Yeah, and then just twists our fortune accordingly.
Yeah. It's weird, right?
Weird.
Let's be
Weird.
frank, guys. That happens often.
Oh.
Oh, you.
You know,
so
maybe-
funny.
You know what? Maybe if we just fail faster, we can get past all this.
All right, you two.
Oh
You guys
god.
are dorks.
Look at this. Riley, take a point of DM inspiration. Felix, begrudgingly, even though you kind of forced it.
What? What are you talking about? The fortune one was amazing.
The fail faster one. That's what I was referring to.
What? You didn't like Twist Our Fortune?
I'm going to be honest. It was so good I didn't even pick up on it. So
Yeah.
It's what gave me mine though.
yeah.
Yeah, like that was.
So yeah, no, both of you get DM inspiration. Okay. Shrewd's kind of there, and he's like, "Sounds like you're going to my home."
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Actually, I think it might be safer if our non-mysterious acquaintance stays safely hidden.
Where?
Why, where no one would look for him. In an unsuspecting village somewhere.
You want to leave him here?
I was not specific. I just said unsuspecting village. With, these children he has to look after.
Yeah.
Counter offer or counter suggestion. Blaze, Felix, why not leave me within two of your guards in your stead from this village, and they accompany back.
Need two. We just need my mom.
Oh, well, there
If
you
she's
go.
available.
If have your mother or father, well, your mother.
Not my father. My mother.
Your mother accompany me back to the lab so I can continue to study the Underdark issue and make progress on that front.
I don't like it, but it's probably the best idea considering that we're still having earthquakes from what we assume is what's coming from down there.
Tentacle monsters, yes.
Ah, my favorite. Yeah.
He's like, what's worse is we don't even know what kind they are.
Are you being inside check? Is she being serious right now?
What?
Well, actually, she doesn't know. We do.
I mean, we told everybody. She's fought tentacle monsters before. Are they actually her favorite?
Are they?
I thought she was being facetious.
I think she's being facetious. Yeah.
She was being very pizza.
I was gonna make a hentai joke.
Please
Sorry.
no.
I was
That's
going
what
for
I
the
was
low
thinking
hanging
of the whole time. As soon as you
Yeah.
said tentacles, that's immediately where my brain goes. 100% of the time.
Yeah,
If it wasn't gonna be me,
I'm
it was
just-
gonna be Riley. You know.
I'm just putting it out there right now. Tentacle,
Yep.
Hey,
porn, immediately.
Riley has been very well behaved, like the last
He
two
has
games.
been. It's because he
Yeah.
has had an infant child.
This is true.
No, I've been very well behaved in general
Yeah.
compared to a year.
I'll say the worst out of all of you has been Felix lately.
Sometimes the whimsy just hits you, you know.
Yeah. But even in this game, he hasn't been bad. So,
No horny stick needed.
yeah.
Now, outside of game, that's a whole nother beast.
Anywho.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I derailed there.
Great.
All right, so he's like, shall you introduce me to her?
I'll probably introduce you to everybody. Is Aster around? Out of character?
Yeah, he's around.
Okay, I'm gonna collect my whole dysfunctional family. Well, they're not dysfunctional, they're just
I was gonna
goofy.
say, they're pretty functional.
Yeah, they're very functional, they're quirky, oh my god.
You get the family together. You're like, your dad's like writing some stuff, and she's like, your mom like slaps at the paper and put it out of his hand. He's like, honey, she's like, your daughter talking to us.
Woo, I'm back!
Pay
Surprise.
attention. And Aster's like, "Sister, it's good to see you. Alive.
Y-
You look
Why
like
wouldn't
you've
I
been
be?
you look like you've been burned."
Electrocuted. I've probably been burned. Damn, it was a long. There was a lot of places. Anyway, um, so this is Professor Shrewd. He has a laboratory in a hole about 2 days away. And from this, underneath this laboratory, there's some monsters that are coming up from the Underdark, and he wants to keep an eye on them and investigate them. And we think, well, he thinks, so we think that that is what the earthquakes are coming from. That's affecting us and our part of this planet.
Aster goes to cut you off and is like, "Then I will slay them and show them
I-
who's boss."
I know you will. I know you will. But he's gonna peek at him first, make sure they're even a problem. But someone needs to watch him / protect him. So who's gonna do it? God, I just saw the Discord me. Yes. That's where he gets it from.
She's like, your mom's like, "I can watch after him."
Okay. I don't want to on anybody, but if it interested either of you, because one of the two of you needs to go. Because, let's be honest, you're the strongest around. I mean, if you wanted to take some newbies, sure.
Yes.
Get them some experience.
You can take a platoon. Also, your father has Underdark research that he's been meaning to complete. He's
Oh.
like, "I could take my research platoon as well." He says.
Just be careful, it's deep underground. And I don't want to be an orphan.
Well, between my warriors and his research and gatherers, I think we'll be more than capable.
Not this time.
We won't engage the enemy. We understand that it's just observation,
Yes,
reconnaissance.
yes. We will need you eventually.
And that is when I will come in. Your brother's like posing.
Ugh. It's a fucking JoJo pose. That picture. Yep. That's when we'll need you. For sure. I'm sure I'll be there too. But for now, I gotta do politics stuff. Well,
I thought you were done with that. Your father looks up.
no. Keeps dragging me back. What can I say? New buddies. They're dragging me back in.
Well, have fun with that.
Man, I should probably do it anyway for my future job that I would like. If you know what I mean. Disaster, no? Is he pissed?
He's like looking at himself in the mirror.
Okay.
Paying attention.
I need the experience if I want to try to do the chieftainess thing.
He's still not paying attention. He's like playing with his muscles.
Chieftainess, you fucking lug!
Hmm? You, chieftainess? Pah.
Alright. Challenge accepted. You're not the one that has a dragon now, my dude.
The pseudo dragons
And
just
don't reference anything in your pants, for fuck's sake.
do what?
I'd reference having a dragon.
He's like
And you're not the one that has a dragon.
the pseudo dragon's like it's just hanging out on your shoulder. He's like, "What in the God's name is that?"
It's a dragon. It chose me.
Pseudo dragon.
It's a pseudo dragon. I'm just saying it's a dragon. I'm trying to look cool, okay?
She's hyping it up.
I gotta be as cool as possible. I gotta make him shake in his boots a little bit.
Mm.
I just kind of lean into Blaze and I'm like, you know, if it is illithids and they suck his brain out, you'll really be able to be chieftainess. Just saying. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
He looks.
I'm
He's
gonna
like,
be honest, there doesn't seem to be much there at the moment anyways. I'm whispering. I don't want him to hear me.
well, he looks. He's looking at the pseudo dragon. He's like a small creature for a small hunter.
I'm gonna lean close. And just also on the other side of Blaze, be like, I think they might starve if they try to eat him.
Yeah.
I think Felix is right.
Alright, well, before I fucking beat your ass again, I'm going to leave. Thank you, Mom, Pa, for, you know, going down in the deep hole. You're the realist. So, we need that information.
Oh no, she's using the speak like she's from LaSalle again.
I'm sorry. I was there for a while. Do you not understand me? I've been so many places. I've been in low places. Literally.
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 Sorry, I had to ban someone. Alright,
What? Sorry, I haven't clicked it around in a while.
yeah. It was a
Was it
bot.
spam?
Yeah, it was spam.
Yeah.
All right. Are we proceeding?
You are
Out of character. Don't forget, guys. We have like a cart. I'm pretty sure, like a wagon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did we take it
making
though?
sure.
No, we left it here. We left it here.
Yeah.
We just walked. Yeah.
I thought you meant did we bring it here? I was like, I hope so.
No, yeah, we wrote it. We wrote it
I
here.
hope we brought it here.
But we didn't take it to the giant gaping hole.
No.
We didn't take it to the gape.
Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta say it like that? Every time. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a cart, guys.
Alright. If there's anything you need in town, now's the time to get it. Otherwise, starting next game, the road to Augusta is underway.
I'm just like slap Aster really quick, like playfully, and then just run out of the tent like laughing.
He's like, "Ow, my nipples are shaved. Be careful."
Oh Jesus!
This place is
I-
so strange.
Don't want to know.
Felix is gonna go and buy enough rations to get us to Augustus, but that's about it.
If there are healing potions, I would like to maybe scope a few out if the town
Sure.
can spare them.
I would like to pick a couple of those up as well.
How much money do I have on this character?
And pay for the
Me-
ingredients.
Kenja, join me.
I was gonna say, me too. I
Don't
will-
leave her behind.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have no gold on this character. I have like 20,000 gold. Yote, please. Come through. I need that hell money.
Yote pops in from Avernus and Blaze is like, "Who are you? I'm you, but stronger."
And then Blaze turns around and is like, I need a bank loan.
Yeah, right.
How
That's
do I
my
trade
small loan.
gold
$100.
between
Hey,
how do I
hey,
trade
Yote.
gold between characters?
Yote's just like, and I need a soul, so.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dude,
alright.
is demonic soul trading like a pyramid scheme?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
I
It
was
sounds like
saying.
an MLM, but okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
it totally is. Because Asmodeus gets all the souls.
All right.
Right below him are the archdevils.
So,
You're slow.
What else? All right, so who all wanted to buy healing potions? Felix?
Ninja.
I might be able to buy some with some goodwill. Like, I'm pretty sure they're expensive as hell.
I would like to buy ingredients for Kenja to make them.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's that.
All right, so all right, regular healing potions. They have. Hold on. I'm gonna roll for it. They have 2 in stock.
Oh, wow. That's it?
Mm-hmm. They're 50 gold apiece.
Uh,
That's like super cheap.
Yeah, I'll pick up one.
I spent money on the rod or something because I got like no money now, so you're good.
I'll pick up the other because Kendra spotted me for the wine that one time, so I'll buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said there were 4 in total?
There are 2 total.
2 total. Okay, so we both buy one.
Yeah.
And then they
2.
also have.
Oh,
One moment.
what's this song? So happy-go-lucky.
They have 2 greater healing potions for 200 gold each.
Let's see.
I could technically afford that.
Did not.
Did I just buy ingredients for a greater healing potion?
Hold on, Kendra. If you want to talk, we'll get to you in a moment.
Okay.
Should we buy the greater healing pot, or is your village gonna like die? I'd feel bad if we took all their healing stuff. You know.
There you
Feel
go.
guilty, they can just make more.
Wait, did. All right. So is anyone buying a greater healing potion? All right. So Adara, you're buying one of the 2. Okay. Right.
And I bought the other.
Okay. So you bought a healing and a greater healing, Felix?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm asking who's
Okay,
buying
I
greater.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
No. And then I would also like to fill up some alchemical base for Kenja so she can, I don't know, I guess like,
Well, Kenja's
Make-
looking at ingredients now.
yeah, 45 gold worth of ingredients for her, worth of alchemical base for her.
Okay.
And then I also give her the vial of hallucination spores and the vial of pacification spores.
Okay, so Kenja, add those to your sheet.
Okay.
The alchemic bases, 45 gold. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna have to factor that into. Because you wanted to make a greater healing potion, you said, Kenja?
Yes.
Okay. With what Felix gave you in materials, that'll be 55 gold to make.
Okay. I will do that.
and it will take 7 days to brew.
Okay. Are you guys cool with waiting 7 days for this to brew, or? Okay.
We're staying here Sunday? What's happening?
Or should I brew it and catch up to you guys? Does someone want to wait with me?
We shouldn't split up.
Yeah, we definitely shouldn't split. Like,
Or should I not make this and we just go?
Oh,
let's.
Augusta has lots of labs and stuff. We can probably get there, and I imagine we'll spend some time there. So maybe you can brew it at Augusta and just have nobody touch it.
Out of character, you're also not expected in Augusta until the spring, so you've got plenty of time to get there.
What season are we in right now?
You are
We're
in
at,
the
like-
winter, like
Yeah, we're at,
Just
like.
barely.
like the mid, like the early, like not the early winter, but like the near the beginning.
Early-ish winter. Gotcha. I mean, shit, I'm good with waiting if y'all want to wait.
I'm also okay with just going to Augusta and making it there.
Mhm. Same.
Especially since Felix is buying at least one health potion. Adara, you bought a greater health potion. So we have some stuff for the voyage.
I bought a lesser one too, and I gave it to you.
Okay.
Given the wagon and that you have the ability to, I will allow you to mobily brew it as well, Kenja. But you're gonna basically, you'll be like you'll be.
It's worth waiting.
It's worth waiting.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make up some arbitrary rolls on the spot for that. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Okay. So I will brew this potion and we'll wait for me to finish.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, that's what we'll do.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we're doing?
y'all are
We're gonna
waiting
wait a
for
week,
Okay.
and then
Kindred to
we're
brew.
gonna wait a week, and then we're gonna make tracks then. In that case, Felix is gonna spend some time in the town just for the next week. Since I take it this is just gonna be turned to a little bit of a week of downtime for all of us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is just doing, I guess, doing night guard duty, and just some odds and ends work. If there's a skill that someone needs filling, that he's going to transfer his raven to something that'll give him knowledge of it, and then do that thing.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of help people repair things around the village. They get to know you a little bit. You help repair some houses and stuff, and they're just thankful to
Oh, and
get to know you.
I help their animal library by like, yes, we wish to know of this beast, and I transfer my raven to whispered knowledge of that.
You do so. You did that the last time you were here too.
I did that. Well, I didn't do that. I used my own knowledge last time.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you end up doing that, and they're very grateful. They're like,
And I learned things from how to kill a bunch of beasts from them as well.
yes, and they're like, oh, we're so happy Blaze has an ally like you in the field. All right. Well, if anybody has any other downtime they would like to tell me about now or within the next week between the times when we play, let me know.
Adara would just probably do much of the same, help out with if they have crops. Are they nomads? I don't know. But if they have crops, she'll help.
I mean they do have some farms. A lot of their spices are traded. They're more hunter gatherers.
Segura, come hunt this fly.
That's fair. I'll help Felix on night duty sometimes too, and play with Magical and Ballad because they're cute little kids.
Yeah, since Blaze is sticking around for a week, Shrewd's like, we can postpone our leave since you're sticking around, and he knows that Madrigal and Ballad like you.
Despite
like
my
Adara?
exterior appearance, I'm great with kids. Is there somebody who
Somebody's
makes
gotta be.
Is there somebody who makes candy in this town? Probably not.
No.
Save it till we get to Augusta. They'll probably
Felix
have a candy shop.
Felix actually knows this one. But it's from.
Baked goods, but there's not candy.
I need like hard candies, something that'll keep. So we'll wait till we get to Augusta for that.
Felix could make some out of honey and berries.
Oh,
And a skillet.
I mean,
Oh snap!
you're not gonna give them to Ballad and Madrigal, are you? Because they can't eat.
No, they can't eat.
Yeah.
No, this is something I've been thinking of for a while. I want to have them on me. So,
yeah,
shit, sure, I'll take them.
Yeah. Let's see.
Give you some coppers in return because I know you use them. You freaking weirdo.
No, I'm good for copper for a little bit.
I shove it against you. I'm like, just take the money, Felix.
All right.
I don't need copper. I give you 10 copper. It's an even number.
All right. I take the 10 copper, and I put it
Yeah.
in my holy pouch. Because I keep a pouch separate for holy objects now.
Oh my god.
It's just full of copper. There's
you.
all this in it. It's just copper.
Such a little god worshipping man. Thank you for the candies. I will put them in my sheet.
So it's going to be, and since it's wintertime, early winter, looks like it'll be blueberries.
yummy.
Thanks. Those actually sound like super good right now. Dang.
All right.
Fall asleep again?
Who, Riley?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
He's just resting.
Airy.
All right.
Yeah, there he is. Said Ari. I was thinking, I don't know.
He's thinking of Kyle's
Ari,
dog.
Airy, Riley.
All right. Is there anything anyone else wants to do before we end?
Nope.
All right. I want to see if I'm able to. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I just told Maggie. I told wrong. It would be plums, and oranges, and red currants, and pomegranates.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where are you finding these exotic fruits? There's
Well-
a pomegranate down here. I'm sorry.
Well-
I'm sorry.
Well,
It's fine.
let's see. What is the what kind of land is this? What is the
Green.
is the
It's green.
Okay, so this is lush vegetation, probably wetter climate. So it'd probably be dates, plums, and pomegranates.
Okay. I'll put plums. Whatever
Okay.
works, man. You know, it's just candies for the kids. That's good.
Candy for kids. What?
It's fine.
And then I make and I make reference. I have pomegranate seeds because that's a fruit of the dead.
Oh Lord.
Hades, motherfucker!
All right. And we are going to end there. Thank you all for the game tonight. I'm going
Showing up.
see if we're able to do a raid, even though we've got
Good times as always.
all of 2 people watching.
Hey man, it's all good.
See if it actually works.
Yeah.
I'm glad your voice is like recorded permanently though. Maggie because it's funny.
Shoot, I don't know the back of the back of the back.